who don't know me, and welcome to the video. So today's video is going to be a review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new So Jaded palette by Colourpop. This is one of their biggest palettes to date, and this is Kathleen Light's newest palette or collection that she has launched with Colourpop. She has other collections that I just haven't been a fan of, but when I saw this palette specifically, I just had to get it. The day that it was announced like the day before like it actually came out, which was really weird because like Colourpop never gives you like a heads up or a warning or like anything to that nature. So when I saw this, I just had to get it. This palette in particular is strictly based on gems and stones. So the back of the palette has all of the names, which is so pretty. And when you open it up, the palette itself looks just like the outside packaging. So this packaging resembles this same one. And then the names, of course, are still on the back of this, which is great. But not only are the names on the back, but the names are also in the inside of the palette. So here is the So Jaded palette right here. This palette has different finishes. This palette retails for $40, but if you know Colourpop, you know Colourpop has codes that you can use. I wish I had a code, but I don't. So you can get 10% off your purchase if you find one of those codes, or someone that has a code, use their code. There's one Super Shock shadow, which is this one up here. There's two pressed glitters, which is Topaz and Opal. These two are pressed glitters. This color is gorgeous. Oh gosh. And then there's mattes and shimmers and all that jazz. Such a pretty fall palette. This, you can use it for fall and winter. That's specifically why I got it, because this is not something that I have in my collection. And I also don't have any Colourpop eyeshadows, so this will be my first time trying them out. Yeah, so let's get into it. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but I just thought that I got this palette. I want to review it because a lot of people are talking about it, and I have people that I know probably like Colourpop that are subscribed to me, and I want to see what Colourpop is popping with. No pun intended. I do use their lipsticks and like their lip glosses and stuff, but I never really wanted to use their palettes. I don't know why. They're so affordable, but I just never thought to buy a Colourpop palette. I'm really glad I got this. So let's get into the video, shall we? Great. If you know me, I'm the kind of person that likes to match my eyeshadow with what I'm wearing, and today I'm just wearing all gray. It's like a two-piece set, and I don't really know exactly what I want to do yet, but I feel like this area right here is like speaking to me, this little area. I feel like anything over here is kind of dramatic. This opal shade is calling my name. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch. Oh, wow. Okay, so I watched the review of Colourpop doing this with Kathleen, and they said that pressed glitters are not really supposed to go on your eye or near your eye. They're not really safe, but I like to wear pressed glitters on my eye, but you do what you want, you know. Wow, this is gorgeous. Like, can y'all see that? Wow, that's so pretty. It's a pressed glitter, so it's not like, oh, you know, it's just pressed glitter. You like would put it on top of something, or, you know. And then, what do I want to do? Do I want to do neutral? But then I'm like, neutral, that's boring. Like, who wants to do neutral? I don't know if I want to do a neutral. And then also we have, let's swatch the Super Shock. Diamond, this is called Diamond. Wow, it feels like butter. So we have Diamond here. I'm gonna put it right next to Opal. And this is Diamond. Wow. I feel like I could use this as a highlighter. That's so pretty. Let's swatch Alexandrite. Wow, these names are so interesting. Alexandrite looks like a purple, but like not really a purple, but it looks so good. Wow, that's pretty. Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, so I decided that I want to do something neutral, but not too neutral. I still want like a pop of something. So I know exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to take the shade Rose Quartz, which is up here. It's going to be my transition shade. Taking it on a nice, fluffy, semi-clean brush. It's clean. I'm just kidding. And I'm going to put this all in my crease. There's some fallout in the pan, if y'all can see, but like, that doesn't bother me. I just blow it away, you know. Alright, let's go. Just putting this all in my crease. My eyes are set. I set with concealer. I didn't do primer today because I want to try out concealer. Just doing concealer, not setting it and priming it. Blend this out. It's blending out great. It's not catching, which is nice. It's blending great. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Garnet. Y'all, please don't talk about me not knowing how to say these dang names. And I'm gonna put this in my crease right over the first shade. Okay, I'm trying to use my monitor, but I need a mirror. Okay, this is not working out for me. This shade is so pretty. I'm just blending this out. So I know I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna do this type of look, this is this look. But like this blue shade, aquamarine right here, is definitely calling my name. But I also wanna use this shade. So I don't know which one I wanna use more. This is how aquamarine looks. I swatched it here. It's subtle, and this is how ametrine, I feel like that's ametrine. Ametrine is here. It has like sparkles in it, but I think I need to go with ametrine because that would stay with my neutral look that I'm going for today. All right, so I'm gonna take the shade ametrine. I'm gonna put this all on my lid. Wow, this is too subtle for me. I am not a fan of that shade. No, that's not poppin'. That answers the question with aquamarine, so I'm going to take aquamarine and put this on top of that on my lid. Okay, this color is better. It goes better with the first shade that I put on. I feel like you have to layer this because it's not as pigmented. I don't really like to use setting spray on my brushes and colors because I find that when I put it back in the pan, it changes the consistency of the whole shadow in the pan, like, and I don't like that. This shade is very pigmented. I am building it up because I want extreme payoff on this shade. There is fallout on my face, but like I said, fallout is normal, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But I know some people don't like fallout. They don't really care too much for it, but you know, that's okay. So now that shade is applied all over the lid, I want to go in with a dark color to define my crease more. So I'm going to go in with the shade Jasper and put this in my crease just to define those two shades and have them blend seamlessly together. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shade Diamond, which was the first, that Super Shock shadow that's in this palette. I just want to put that on top of my lid or to see how that's going to change the look up. I'm going with the shade Turquoise down here. So I'm trying to use as many colors as possible. And I'm just going to blend this up into the crease and over, blending in with that shade Diamond. And I'm also going to start to take it down. So this, there's a lot of fallout on my face, just so y'all know. I'm going to clean it up later, but I wouldn't recommend doing your base first. I think you should definitely do your eyes first if you're going to use most of these colors in this palette. Just make sure that is blended seamlessly together. Are looking pretty good. The fallout is not looking pretty good, but I want to wipe it away. I hate when I wipe away fallout. It's still like on my face, but then I have to take my beauty blender and just go and blend it out. So it like low-key blends in, but then I have to take some concealer and like foundation and fix the mess that was made from the freaking eyeshadow. Let's see, let's go ahead and take the shade Garnet. Let's go back in with the shade Garnet, which is the shade that we used in our crease line. I'm just blending it out. Alright, so I went ahead and I popped on some lashes after I ran that color on my lower lid, and then I popped in some of that blue that I put in my outer corner here in the inner part of my lower lash line. So now that the eyes are done, I'm going to take Colourpop's Super Shock Cheek Pearl Eyes in the color Parasol, and I'm going to put this on my cheeks. I find that it's really weird using a brush in this because look what it does. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it's just an observation that I've made just from like using this color. It's weird with the brush, but it's working, so I guess that's good. And for lips, I'm also going to be using Colourpop because why not? It's a Colourpop video. Why not use Colourpop? I'm going to take, I don't know what I want to take. Ugh, and red, no. This color is actually really pretty. It's just, oh, you know what? Actually, I think this might work with the look. So I need to get a liner to line my lids first, and then I'll pop this color on. All right, so my lips are lined, and I'm gonna take this color in the shade LA Lady and pop this in the center of my lips. A liner, and just go over and define the edges a little more. I always do this when I wear liner. I like to just go over the color on the edge a little more. And there we go. So I think this look is not completely complete because I need to go on with some gloss. I'm going to go on with the shade Neat Freak. This is the Shea X Colourpop collection. I love this lip gloss. It is so pigmented. I put that in there. And there we go. So this is the finished look. I'm very impressed. I like how this look came out. This palette I just was completely overwhelmed by because there's just so many shades in this palette. All of the shades are really pretty. I didn't obviously touch all of the shades, but I touched a majority of the shades, and the majority that I did touch I really ended up liking, and I wasn't too upset about it. The only shade that I did use that I was not really feeling was this shade right here, the Ametrine. I hope I'm saying that right. And it just wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be. It just, I don't know. I will say that Kathleen did a very, very good job at naming the shades, because if you all know Colourpop, Colourpop names their shadows something that like you would never think would go with that color. Like it could be a yellow and they're like cookie dough, you know? Like that's how Colourpop just functions. But Kathleen named all these shades after actual gems and things. Like ruby, okay, hello. That looks like an actual ruby. Opal, that looks like an opal. You know, like things like that. But all in all, I will say this is a really great palette for the price, especially because you're not actually paying $40 for it. And if you buy anything from Colourpop over $30, you get free shipping. So you get free shipping on this palette as well as a big eyeshadow palette, and you get a discount on the palette itself. So I think that this is worth the buy. So yeah, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.